Hi, thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I'm going to go into a recent haul. If you've liked this content, if you've watched a couple of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. Please leave some comments. I would love to. I want to thank the people who have subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I know there's so many options out there, so thank you so much for taking the time to click the subscribe button. And also, if you are interested in knowing when I post videos, please go ahead and click the notification bell. Okay, so today we're going to talk about my most recent haul. This haul was a little bit of a struggle. I'll tell you about it, but I had two unfortunate situations that happened. Two separate incidents that happened while going out to pick up some items. As you can see, I have them sitting here. We're gonna keep this box. You'll understand why that box is sitting there for a moment. We're gonna start off with Ford Neroli Portofino, okay? I picked this up. But this is not originally why I went to the store. This is a 50 milliliter fragrance. It smells good. I'm not going to spray anything today because I have some candles lit, so I'm not going to be able to really tell the difference. But I picked this up, and let me tell you how much of a struggle it was. So I try not to blind buy any items. So I went to the store. I have smelled F Fabulous many times. Sprayed it on my skin, had a card, and so I practiced around with it. So I thought that's what I was going to the store to purchase. So the day I went to the store, I had sprayed Rose Prick here. I sprayed Effing Fabulous here, and I sprayed Solange. I forgot the name because I wind up taking it back. Solange Nogril. I'll type the name somewhere here. White bottle. It's for the winter. So I had cards of all of those. I sampled the Effin' Fabulous and the Soleil. No, oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember the name. Multiple times. So I went to the store. I sprayed them on. I went to Nordstrom's. I sprayed them on. Walked around the mall for a couple of hours. Proceeded to, not a couple of hours, but 45 minutes. I went to Sephora to actually pick up something from Sephora that I needed. Went back to the mall. It was kind of a fun experience. I had different sales associates at the mall in the perfume fragrance inside of Nordstrom's, kind of sniffing my arms to kind of help me decide which one was the best. So I went home with Soleil Niche. I think it's Niche. There we go, Soleil Niche. And I was super excited. Went home. That was a Saturday. Went home, and then Monday morning for work. Excuse me. I went ahead and sprayed it on my skin because I loved it. But at work, it turned into like this big clove party on my skin. So with Tom Ford, I guess, excuse me. So with Tom Ford, I guess 45-minute dry down on your skin is just not enough. So I was at work all day, and I hated the way it smelled on me. I hated it. So I took it back. I went in and saw the sales associate that normally helps me. And I was like, I'm so sorry, it didn't work. I know we tested it out. I tested it out multiple times, but just having it on my skin for the whole day did not work for me. 1 second, let me grab some coffee. I am choking on something. All right. So I wound up just picking this because I knew that it played well on my skin. I had always loved the way this smelled, but I had never picked it up, so I made it easy. The Rose Prick, I didn't try to test out Effin' Fabulous. I just said, you know, give me this. I know I like it, and I'll be happy with it. So this has many notes, but the main accords are citrus, white floral, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and sweet. It's a great scent for the summer. If you watched my previous video, I talked about not picking up or replacing a full-size bottle of Dolce & Gabbana Blue. This summer I have a small size, a sample size, but I don't think I'm going to pick up the full size because I think this is going to replace it. Yes, this is a more expensive replacement, but also a little of this goes a long way. So I don't need to put as much on as I do for the light blue. But this is going to be kind of my my replacement for like hot summer days. So this was the first one that I picked up in the time for my haul. Next, let's just go ahead into the second item that was a bust. So Byredo. So I went into Nordstrom the same day that I was picking up, that I thought I was picking up the Tom Ford Soleil Neige, and I asked the sales assistant to show me where the Byredo products were. And lo and behold, close to the Nordstrom location that is closest to my house does not have Byredo. I was really disappointed. The one that does carry a Byredo selection was about a 30 to 35 minute commute away from where I live. I was not interested in doing that. Maybe if I got up early in the day and had planned on doing that, but I didn't plan on doing that and I didn't want to make the drive. So what I found was a Byredo, what is it called? La Selection Nomad. And I was super excited to have this because it has Belle Afrique in it. It has Gypsy Water, and it has Blanche. Okay, so I was super excited. I got this in the mail, and when I got it in the mail, they put 2 Gypsy Waters in here and the Belle Afrique, the Belle Afrique, but they didn't have the Blanche in here. So I was super sad. Again, another fail. This I have not done anything because I contact Nordstrom and I am returning this. But this was supposed to be something new to my collection, but a way for me to test it out without committing to a full bottle of $180. I believe this is $128. So it's still very expensive. That's why I'm sending it back, because I don't need 2 of the Gypsy Waters. But it actually kind of worked out in my favor. Because I don't enjoy the Gypsy Water. The Belle d'Afrique is beautiful. I'm gonna send this back. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to replace it. I just have so much going on in my collection right now. Until I can go to a Nordstrom has a display where I can smell them, I don't think there's any point in me getting another trio, because that's 3 additional scents that I'll try to have to work my way through. But that was a fail. So this will be going back. Not even going to talk about any of the notes because it's going to go back into the shipping container to go back. Next, we have Chanel Chance EAU EDP. So I just went a little crazy. The day I went to Nordstrom to pick up those 2, the Tom Ford and the Byredo, I stopped at Sephora and I was picking up my certificate reward. If you saw my previous video, the sampler box, I had picked up the Metallic, Tom Ford Metallic, but that is a separate video. I stopped and I smelled this, and I absolutely love it. I've never had a Chance fragrance, so this is new to my collection. This is the EDP. This is new. They do have the EDT that's been out for many years, but I picked up the EDP just because I've heard that the EDT does not have a very long longevity, doesn't have a very good longevity, doesn't last very long on you. Manicured citrus, rose, fruity, musk, sweet, and white floral. So this is right up my alley. I love musk, citrus. I love musk. I love citrus. I love white florals, so I'm super excited to have this. I think this will just be something in my collection. Just it's not like a something that's like a head turner or something where I'm trying to go in and prove a point. Just a nice, refined, pleasant scent that I will get a lot of use out of. I think this will be those days where I don't really want to be bothered with anything strong or intense, but I also want to smell very nice. It's just an easygoing fragrance. That's what I'm thinking of. I have not worn it yet. I have not tested it on my skin. I did spray a little bit on my skin, but I wouldn't really consider that a test. It was kind of late in the evening and I took a shower. So that is Chanel Chance EAU Tendre EDP. Okay, and last, what I have is the Burberry Her. This is Burberry Her EDP as well. This was a fragrance that I picked up at Ulta, and I had some Ulta cash that I needed to get rid of, some Ulta points that I needed to use up because they were expiring. So I picked this up. seems to be an easygoing fragrance, something to spritz on. It is very, very fruity. It's kind of sweet. The notes in this one, it is a floral fruity gourmand is what it's classified as. And I'm thinking this will replace something in my collection. If you saw one of my previous videos, I talked about a few fragrances that I am trying to use up, and I did say that I would not be replacing them, but I felt sad with not having a Burberry in my collection once that one is used up. I don't know if I'm just getting too connected or too attached to a house, but once my Burberry Body Tendre is gone, which is almost gone, and my plan is to use it up this summer, once that's gone, I will not be replacing that, but I realized that I wouldn't have any other fragrances from the House of Burberry in my collection. I don't know why that's important to me, but it was. But also, I don't have anything else in my collection that is really like sweet fruity, but light and refreshing. I don't really like too many sweet fruity fragrances. The only other one that I own is a small travel size of Mon Paris by YSL, but this one to me is a lot lighter, so this one can be more worn in the summer, spring and summer for me, but I'm excited. Again, I needed to use up some points at Ulta, and this will fill a hole in my collection of something that I don't have. So those are that's my most recent haul. You've heard the struggle with the Tom Ford and then the Byredo, but I'm also absolutely in love with the Chanel Chance EAU Tendre and the Burberry Her. I have not played with these since. I've been really focusing on, again, you'll see that in a card, of fragrances that I'm trying to use up. So I didn't even put these on at nighttime. I kind of just, sprayed them on when I got them, and that was it. So now I'm looking forward to be able to test them and share more information. If you have any of these fragrances, or you're interested in picking them up and you want to hear a little bit more about them, please leave some comments below, and I would love to respond to you and let you know how I'm feeling about them. Again, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. This is Abby Monique. Please subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell, and I will see you very soon. Have a great day.